Good evening, people. Welcome to KYTV Talk Show episode 3, where we'll be discussing about the match we had against Sheffield United, and also we'll be discussing about the summer transfers that's happening at Arsenal with the deadline set for tomorrow. We all know it's not looking all good at this moment from the recent news we heard about Houssem Aouar. Now, Lyon had mentioned that they wanted 60 million euros for their star asset. Given the circumstances of Arsenal club finances, there is no way that Arsenal can be able to make a bid for him unless we start to sell some players. We have recently sold a number 2 goalkeeper, Emi Martinez, for around 20 million. So we would be able to use the funds bidding for Aouar. We know that Lyon likes to play hardball when it comes to transfer negotiations, as we previously had done some business when we bought Lacazette a few years ago from them. As they set a deadline by Friday, which has gone past already, if Arsenal did not push a proper bid in for for Houssem Aouar, they will cancel the negotiations and keep our number 1 target. Now, according to the reports, the last bid we were prepared to push for was for around 45.5 million plus add-ons, to which will brings it to an approximate figure about, 50 million or 55 million, which brings it closer to their asking price. However, Arsenal has dragged the transfer process for the Frenchman and have already gone past the deadline date, which was on last Friday. That's just gone past. Now, in result to that, Lyon had stopped the negotiations for Aouar and decided to keep him for the 2020-2021 season. Now, further reports had mentioned that Houssem Aouar had decided to stay with Lyon. Now, the Frenchman outlined the 3 key reasons for this. Firstly, the transfer had dragged on for so long that it would have left precious little time for Lyon to sign the replacement. Aouar came through the academy and has, a huge amount of respect for the club. He joined over a decade ago and did not want to leave through the back door or potentially put the team in trouble. Now, a second important factor was the European Championships next summer. With Aouar believing he has a better chance of retaining his spot in Didier Deschamps' squad if he stays at Lyon, there will be no guarantee that he would hit the ground running at Arsenal, particularly with the transfer happening so late, and any problems in adapting to the Premier League would severely hamper his hopes, whereas at Lyon, the team is built around him. The third and final reason that Aouar opted to remain at Lyon is that he wants to help them qualify for the Champions League this season, having missed out on European qualification last season. Now, unfortunately for Arsenal, Aouar's choice to remain at Lyon for one more campaign means that they will face renewed competition for his signature next summer, with the likes of Juventus, PSG and Real Madrid all expected to have funds to sign him. Now, for me, I'm not gonna lie, it definitely questions me whether if the board do back at Arteta, as he mentioned in match interviews that he receives full support from the club, to which I would think that they will support him by getting the player that he needs for his squad. But by hearing about the news for the Frenchman would be a massive blow to me and also to the Arsenal fans. It is upsetting to think about it, as we would need a player who can create chances and adapt to the style of play that Arteta has implemented into our squad. But going into the game that we had against Sheffield United, now Arsenal have bagged 3 points, to which is crucial as we are now back ahead into the top 4 position. As we are early into the season, we need to keep the momentum going, and consistency is key at our club. Sheffield United, of course, are a team not to be messed around with, as they had a pretty much of a decent run last season, finishing 2 points under Arsenal I mean, yeah, so basically I think we were 8th and they were just 9th, and they basically got 2 points underneath us. However, this season they did not start well, as they are currently pointless in the table, sitting in the relegation zone alongside with Fulham and Burnley. The first half of the game was goalless, but we were bossing the possession in the game, and also had a couple of shots on target. Now, with the 2 goal scorers, which were Bukayo Saka and Nicolas Pepe, they scored during the second half of the game. Now, the first opening goal was indeed very good setup play from the team, as El Neni created an opening chance for Hector Bellerin to make an assist for Saka as he headed the ball into the goal. Now, as the team built up the momentum from the opener, had resulted for Nicolas Pepe to make a second goal within just a few minutes after the first one. Now, I must say that goal was superb, as the execution from his individual goal. Now, I really do hope to see more of that action coming from him forward until the rest of the season. Now, we did concede a goal, which was made from their striker, David McGoldrick. Now, I must say that goal was a decent goal, as he scored from out the box. But it goes to show that our team still needs work to be done. A clean sheet would indeed help elevate Arsenal further up, above Liverpool, if we had scored another goal without having to concede the first goal from Sheffield United. But we are still early into the season, and we need to maintain the top four spot we are currently in, and to excel further into the higher position in the table. So there will be no incoming fixtures for next week, as right now we are in a international break. So few of our players are now going to be going to the national teams because of the Euro Games that's happening. And I want to also say congratulations to Bukayo Saka and also Maitland-Niles as well. They just had their senior call-ups to play for the Euro Games, and I'm just hoping that they do well, of course. And yeah, so there will be no content for next week, of course, because of the international break. Now our next game will be our next Premier League game will be with Man City. So that will be on Saturday. So not the Saturday that's coming, but it'll be on the following Saturday. It will be at their turf as well. So we're gonna go against them on Saturday, and I just hope that we can get a result from them, of course. It would only help us to go further, bagging another 3 points, of course, which is very crucial to help maintain, to go further into being in the top 4 spot. I also heard about Man United, of course, losing against Tottenham. To be honest, I couldn't even care less about the two teams, but I must say, with Man United, I think that Man United needs to check Ollie's driver's license, or get the DVLA to do a background check on him, because I think that license he has is fake. So yeah, it needs sorting. Yeah, so yeah. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys liked the video. It'll be great if you comment your thoughts down below. And also, yeah, just make sure you subscribe, so that way, you'll be able to hear more from me, of course, which I'll bring up the next content the following week after the game with Man City, which is on Saturday. And yeah, so guys, we out.